My name's Ari Nichols, and today I'm here with Isamar Perez, who's running for Student Senate President as well as General Assembly. So, Ismar, why don't you give us a little background on who you are and maybe some experience you might have that will help with this position?
My name is Isamar Perez, and I am running for president and senator for the Goodman South. Experience that I had before in the past, I was part of Skills USA. I was a vice president of my program in school, and during that time working with them, I learned to communicate myself a little bit better. I compete several times as part of the oratory program that they offer. And so you know a little bit more about me, I'm a single mom, I'm a business owner, full-time student, and I like communicating with people. Like that's what I do on my daily basis with my clients. And I feel like that is something that will help me with this position if I get elected.
Interesting. You mentioned you're a full-time student. What's the program you're in?
I am doing my associate for business and marketing, hoping that I could transfer to UW Madison with business school.
Our next question up here. What specific initiatives or projects would you prioritize continuing from the current Senate?
I don't think it's fair to say I will prioritize something specifically because all of the offers that we have are directed to a very specific group of students. But I believe that I personally think that the books, the rental, it's one of the best ideas that you've come with. And the shuttle, I benefit from the shuttle pretty much every single day. So I think that it's a priority not for a specific group of people, but for every single student here that have to like jump from one campus to another. What else? The food. I mean, I think everything, it's great projects that you've been working on. So I think for me, all of them are a priority because they're directed to different groups of students.
That's interesting. Yeah. Next up here we have what new initiatives would you like to start or introduce for your time as president?
I have multiple ideas, but my main focus is to improve communication within the school community because I don't feel like we're lacking resources. The issue we are experiencing is lack of communication. Multiple new students, and this is not for me. These are not my ideas, so I can't take credit for them. While doing my campaigning, I had a Dropbox on my board, and I was taking students' suggestions and ideas. So everything that I'm suggesting or all my ideas come from the students. I'm just being the voice for them. One of the things that I've heard the most is communication. So I've been thinking, how can we improve communication? So one of the things that come to mind was that we can create different like a phase program. Phase one. The idea with phase one, it's plan building. So I'm trying to figure out, and obviously we need to work this as a group, as a team. So that's why the phase one will be the planning. How can we improve this? How can we do that? What I'm going with this, we have 12 months in 1 year, and we can create different type of campaigns. For example, did you know campaigns, and every month we have 30 to 31 days to talk about specific resources that we offer within the school. For example, the first month we can talk about RISE, and we can spread awareness that the program exists, what is the program, what they offer, who is this program for, because a lot of students don't know that exists. Another idea that I had was to introduce or connect the Senate with the employees so they know what we're working on, what we're doing. So they have like an on time background on what's going on. So when students, they are the first line of communication with the students. So if they have a question, they stop at the front desk and they want to know what's going on or where to go for something. They are aware of all the activities that we're offering. For example, communication resources. So they are aware. So we can work with them. Another idea I had in terms of communication was to implement an orientation. I know we do have something like that once at the beginning of the semester, but it's, for example, using me as an example, when I started this semester, I didn't have any orientation. So I pretty much was on my own trying to figure everything out, how to use Brightspace, what is Brightspace, how do I submit my assignments there. So I feel like there is a need for that, for students to know how to navigate the system. So it will be a good idea to implement a one-on-one workshop with the new students so they know how to deal with that.
Interesting. Yeah. Our next question up here is, can you describe a leadership experience where you had to represent a diverse group of voices? What challenges did you face and how did you handle those challenges?
Like I said before, I was part of Skills USA. And one of the reasons why I started Skills USA was because they offer the opportunity for you to improve your communication skills. And that was something that I wanted to work on. I've always been a people person. I like to talk to people. I just didn't know how to approach them. And I was lacking the confidence to do that. And definitely Skills USA is the most diverse group I know because it's multiple schools, definitely different backgrounds. We also have the gatherings in different states. So for me, that was a huge experience in help me improve how to project myself or how to take out what I wanted to do or find that courage to expose myself a little bit more. Also, I am an LTech and I have lots of clients. I have been doing this for 15 years, and I got to a point where clients come to me to ask for advice in different topics because they feel I'm a very knowledgeable person. One of the reasons for that is because I talk to all my clients. I like to communicate with them. And from one client, I learned something that I share with another. And I feel like that is something that I can use here and will benefit me. Just like while I was doing my campaign, it was very easy for me to communicate with everyone and get their intake on what will they improve. So I feel like if I have the capability to do that, just campaigning, what more I can do if I do get a seat on the table.
Interesting. Yeah. Our next question here is about student engagement. So student engagement is often a challenge here at the college, and you've talked about communication throughout this interview, but maybe what are some strategies to increase participation in student senate and at the college in general?
I was thinking about it, and I think it will be a nice idea to have an event run by the Senate, something that sounds inviting for students, something that's fun, food, activities, like almost like a play day for students. And then while they are in there, we can introduce the new Senate group. This is who we are. This is what we do. Also, I think it will be great to connect with all the clubs around the college, and I think that will be a great engagement opportunity, not just to introduce the Senate, but to also connect with other clubs so they don't feel like we're like two different worlds.
Right. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. And then our last question here for you is, beyond your qualifications, What personal values or perspectives do you have that set you apart from the rest of the candidates?
Like I said before, again, I'm a people person, so I like to talk to people. And I don't know if you noticed yet, but I like to talk a lot. And I'm a very personable person. I like people for who they are, and I'm not judging people or their characters. And that helps me to connect with a very diverse group of people. I I believe that is a strong ability or something that will definitely help if I do get elected. I like to connect with people.
For sure, yeah. Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for letting us know about you. And, we are very grateful to have you running, and we wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. And then you can